gang, Melindon on the mic, bustercall-tcg. So today we will talk about the deck builder tool of our web page. This is a tool which you can use in order to build decks and experiment with them and find the new nasty combinations which you wanna and will use in your locals, in regionals, or in any One Piece TCG tournament. How do you do it? You just go to the bustercall-tcg.com. Here you can find all of our tools here, as you can see, and you just select the deck builder tool. Before I start explaining how it works, the first and most important thing is to know that you can also import or export the lists that you create here, right? So if you are in another website like One Piece Top Decks here, and you're like, okay, you know what, I want to copy the list of these Dawn Creek who won the latest tournament here. So you just open the list. You don't need to import the cards one by one. You just go here, the bottom, deck list text. You copy that and you go the bustercall-tcg.com, and here on the top right you see the import button. You just paste it and voila, you have your deck list here. Let me put myself here on this side. And once you have your deck list here, as you can see guys, so you have everything. You have your leader here, you have your characters here, you have your events here. Everything is separated in order for you to don't get confused. For example, okay, I have here some events, I have here some characters, I have here my leader. Everything is separated. Here you can see the number of the cards, so that you are sure that you have 50 cards, the number of cards allowed. You can also give a name to your deck. Let's say that the name is Dawn Creek, I don't know, 1, right? If you're not sure how to write the card, you can just hover over it, and on the right side of your screen you see that the card is zoomed, right? So you can read the card. You can check everything that you want from the card, right? So it's not anymore like small, it's like a big one, a big card. On the right side of your screen, you can see a summary of some statistics. So the number of your leaders, the number of your cards, the number of the events in your deck, the number of the stages, the total number of the cards, the average cost on your curve. It's like 3.4. So if you take these cards and you do the math, so you find that your average card cost is like 3.4 in this deck, and you can see how many cards you have with 1 cost, how many cards you have with 4 costs, or with 5 costs, and so on. You can see how many cards do you have in this deck with no counter, how many cards do you have in this deck with 1 key counter, how much you have in this deck with plus 2 key counter. You can also see how many cards you have in this deck that have a trigger, and how many cards you have without a trigger, the colors, and how many red and how many green cards you have here, and the types of the cards. So East Blue, Creek Pirates, Black Cat Pirates, and so on. Once you have everything here, and again, this is just a small and quick introduction on the how to import a deck list, right? Once you have your deck list, you can just go here on the bottom right of your screen and select save, and voila, your list is now saved. If I go here and press a new deck to create a new deck, I have the option to load my list. So if I'm logged in with my account, everything is saved. So we can click on the load button, and I can see here my deck lists, right? So if I hit here the load button, you can see that everything loads automatically here on my screen. So now we will clear everything again, and we will start over, so that you know how the tool works. So If it's too much information, or if you want to hide the filters for a moment, on the top left of your screen you have this button to hide the filters. So if you hide the filters, you can see your cards like they have more space, right? So I will enable the filters now because I want to create a deck. So now from the April 1st, 2026, we have the new regulation. So we have two regulations: the extra regulations where all the cards are allowed except the banned cards, and the standard regulation where the block number 1 is like over. So these cards are not allowed anymore. So you can select the format here, extra regulation or standard regulation. So let's assume that you want the standard regulation here, and let's say that you want to create a deck list from the OP16 now, so the new leaders, right? So you can select here the OP15 and you can filter only the new leaders out. If you want to see the altars, you can just select here the trigger, the toggle, and you can see automatically all the altars, right? So it's up to you which cards you want to include here in your deck list and which not. If this card size is like really small to you, you can make it bigger. Here you can select the card size that is like perfect to you. Of course, when you hover over a card, on the right side of your screen you can see the card zoomed in, so you can read the card without any problem. But for the miniatures of the cards on the left side, you have here the option to make them as big and as small you want, what suits you better. So now let's say that we want to create we want to create a deck with NL, or we want to create a deck with Monkey D. Luffy, for example, right? So once you click the Monkey D. Luffy here, let's make the cards a little bit smaller. Once you hit here the Monkey D. Luffy, you will see that automatically you see only the characters here, not the leaders anymore, and only the color of your leader, right? So you have here only the yellow cards, so the color is automatically selected. So if you want to just see the events, you can select here event. If you just want to see the characters, you can select the characters. If you want to see everything, of course, except the leader, because you have already selected the leader, you can just leave this like this, right? So the leader is automatically here. So let's say that you want, you can read what the card does, right? So it says if your Sky Island type character with 6k base power or more. So, and you are at the stage that you want to create a deck, right? And you want the Sky Island type of characters. So we have already filtered the color, and now we want the type. So we can go here to the type and we can type Sky Island. And as you can see, we filter out everything else, so everything else is gone. And we have here, and let's make the cards a little bit bigger, we have here only the cards that include the type Sky Island. So every card that is affected from your leader's ability is here. And let's read further. So your leader says, if your Sky Island type of character with 6k base power or more. So we have filtered out some cards, but as you can see here, we have Konis. Konis has zero power. So we want the characters with 6k base power or more. So we go here to the power and we say, okay, I want 6k power and more. And we filter out everything else. As you can see, with just a few clicks, we have here every single character on the game at the moment, the current state, which is affected from your leader's ability. This is how easy it gets to create a deck with this simulator. So with this deck builder. So let's say that you want 4 copies of this card, 4 copies of this card. You want 3 copies of this card, and you accidentally pressed 4. So you go here, you click, and 1 is gone. Now you have 3 of them. So 4 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them, for example, now. And now you're at the point that you say, okay, now I just want some 2Ks, and I would like my 2Ks to be, for example, Sky Island. So you just clear out the power here, and you leave the type Sky Island, right? And you go here to the counter, and you say, you know what? I want the 2K counters. And just like that, you have only the Sky Island type cards with 2K. And you go here and you say, I want to have like 12 2Ks. How many 2Ks I have here? And this is where the statistics on the right side help you, because you go here and you say, okay, I got 8 2Ks, so I need 4 more, right? So, and my options are these 2. I have read what each card does. I want this one, for example. Now I have 12 2K powers. We're good to go. And then you say, okay, you know what? What do I miss here? Let's say that the average cost is like 4. I want some characters that are like that do not cost so much, and I don't care anymore if these characters are like sorry that I'm moving myself too much, but I'm trying to show you everything on the screen, right? So and you say, for example, okay, I don't care anymore if it's a Sky Island character, and you go here to the filter, you filter that out. As you can see, now we have more characters and other cards here to select. We can see here that we have 35 cards. So what we miss here is like 15 cards more. We go to the events. Let's say we want some events, and okay, I read them and I say, okay, I want this, and now I am at 43, so I miss 7 cards more, right? So let's see if there is any states here from the OP15. There isn't any states. Let's clear the OP15, and I was like, okay, now we got some other cards, and you see here there is another stage which is like legal because it's block 2, and it's perfect for our deck. We have capacity, so we take 4 of these. As you can see, it's here. It's also separated as states, and now we have we can add also 3 more. And I was like, okay, the average cost is 3.3. We can lower it a little bit more. So we want characters. I want the character with 1, 2, or 3 costs. I go here and see, for example, oh, this bone is perfect, 1, 2, 3, and now I have my deck list. Have my deck list here, so the states, the events, I have the characters, my leader. As you can see here, it is so easy to filter out cards. So you can filter, you can search a card by the name of the card. You can select a set. You can select the color. You can select if it's a character, an event, or state. You can also select. Let's do -2 cards, right? So let's say that it's relevant for this leader, the characters that have a trigger, right? So I go here and I activate this toggle, and I see only cards with trigger guys. And I say, you know what? I want this. And just like that, I have my deck. And if I want my altars, like I said, you can go here, you can activate that, and you create decks only with altars. If you want to see the banned cards, just press that, and you're also able to see the banned cards here. I can show you in a moment. Or if you want to search like a character with an attribute special or slash or something like that, you go here, you select that, and you have it right away. Or if you search like for some promo cards, some secret rares, some super rares, some rares, you have everything here. And on the right side, you can see the statistics, how many leaders, how many characters. We told that before, how many events, how many stages, the cost of your curve, the cards with counter and how much counter you have, how many cards with trigger you got, your color, and how many characters with this color you got, the types of your cards, everything. And you don't forget here to hit the save button and you have everything saved. So if I clear here and I go to the load, I can see here my deck load, and of course I will also change the name here and I will say this is the yellow Luffy 4000. Hit the update button here on the bottom right, and if I clear it again and I go load, I can see my yellow Luffy 4000 here. I can load that. Voila, this is my deck. I told you before about banned cards, so there are some cards that are which are banned, right? So if we go here at the extra version, for example, and we select the banned version, let's see. As you can see here, we can see Nami, which is banned. We can see Law, which is also banned. So if you activate that, you can also see cards which are banned, right? But you can't create decks with them because, of course, they are banned cards, and we are not allowing you to create such decks because you might appear to your locals with the banned leader, and then you won't be able to play with him, unfortunately. Other cool features here is, let's say that you want to load a deck like Dawn Creek from before. This is my Dawn Creek's deck, right? And I want to print some proxies because I miss, let's say that I miss this creek, and as you can see here, it's also the altart, right? So I don't have it, I won't play the altart, I won't play the proxy. You have here on the top right the option to print the proxies. You do that, and as you can see, you have automatically the proxies of that deck. Just like that. Another cool trick is you have the ability to take a screenshot of the deck list that you have created. You go here and you give a moment to the application, and now you have like an image of your deck list, and also the statistics, guys. You have also the statistics on the right side, so you can do whatever you want with this deck. You see the ratios, you see the leader, you see the statistics, you have everything here. So you have everything in one place. And oh, like I said before, you can also hide the filters if you want to focus on your deck and start searching for other cards, or if you want to do something else. And you can go here and the filters appear again. And of course, everything that you see here, you can also do it in your mobile device as well. Sorry, for a moment I was like, do I even? I'm even still recording because I wasn't able to see the red bar anymore. But I think I'm still recording here. Okay. So this is it, guys. This was the tool. Again, you can go to the bustercall-tcg.com, explore tools, deck builder, and voila, you are in. You are here. You can start using it. You can start saving your builds, your decks. It's absolutely free. It's absolutely free. You have all these tools free forever. If you want to support the costs of the server and the YouTube channel and everything, and the development, of course, of this project, feel free to become a patron. And you will also get an invite to my Discord server where we can discuss also in detail for new features in the tools, or you can also become a beta tester in some features that I'm developing, or the simulator and everything. Okay guys, so this was the video for today. Thank you all for watching. Peace.